This is a part of one of the old barns that was on the land. Looking real crazy. There's a little flap. Here's the door. The old storage and stuff was at. That's an old fuse box. Some old hay, trash barrels. It used to be bigger, but it caught on fire and burnt down. So this is what's left of it. We're debating if we want to tear it down and then start from the beginning, or just keep the structure already up and just add on to it. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's that old wood. You can't really find this wood. This wood old. It's older than my dad. That's how old this barn is. This is the back of it. It's so overgrown. It's thick. Like, it's tall as me. I'm 5'6", and it probably don't look like it, but this is about as tall as me. All this out here. I'd say this is about a good, shoot, maybe 5'2", 5'3". So just the grass and the trees and things. And then let's come over here. Dirt really. So this is overgrown. That's my great grandma's house. And then right here, it's all, oh dang, almost fell. It's all overgrown. Right here is a little piece of what used to be for the cows. Right there, posted up. You can't tell because it's overgrown, but there's still a little swing thing up in there and a little walkthrough where we used to put the cows up in there. But it's overgrown and broke down, and we ain't got no cows no more. All the animals are gone. And this just recently got cut back, but it's a lot of land. It's several acres. It's over 50 acres of land, and it's gonna need a lot of work. So I'm trying to ask for anything that helps. And look at all that grass. We ain't even got to the tree lines. It's a lot of trees on this land. It done grew up so much in the last 30 years. See, look at this. This section is taller than me. Like I said, I'm 5'6". All this is taller than me. All the open land that we had for all the cows and donkeys and horses and all that chickens, it's all overgrown. We just recently got this cut. But they ain't do a good job. We got recut it because we had to hire somebody. But look at all them thick trees. It's just so much. We got so much land, but it's just nature and just took its course and took its time and just got all back up in there and took it back over. We got some ponds. If you go back in that direction, past them trees way down there, is a pond. And then back here on the other side of that barn, back that way, is a creek. And that pond back here, we would use that for the animals back in the day. But anything help. Anything help at all. Just a starter kit. All the elders and stuff that was help paying for maintaining the land, they done all passed away. So it got passed down to my dad's generation, and my generation. Some of my cousins and me are trying to help them get the land and stuff back together. Here's one of the old, dang, it's broke down. They used to use this on the farm for the animals and stuff. Dang, look at this, all rusted out and stuff. There's some more stuff up in there, but the trees and stuff that are overgrown took it up. It's just so much. It's so much land. Like I said, it's over 50 acres. This is just a tiny smidget of what I'm showing you. I'm just showing you how overgrown it is. Different bushes are so thick. Dang, look at that giant. That thing's huge. I don't know what kind of bug that was. But anything help. I'm just trying to help raise some money to help my dad and them. Because even though they trying to do this, I ain't trying to say they old. Well, I am. They up there, okay? They at retiring age, and they don't need to be doing this work. So me and all my cousins around my age, all the young ones, we trying to help them maintain and take it up for them, so they ain't got to do much work. All they got to do is just give us the words of wisdom, and then we can just do the rest. We can do the rest. Okay. Just look all up in there. It's so overgrown. There's a little easement thing that we just cut out just so we can get to the light poles, and the city can get to they poles when they doing their wires and things. But this is all grown up. That's all grown. That's just grass and bushes and trees. Grass, bushes, and trees. These trees, gosh. My dad said all this grew up in just a short time frame. It's only been 10, 15 years, something like that. And all this done grew up that quick. That's wild how nature works. And then some of these trees like that, you see that huge one in the back? This whole land, it got them super old trees. Man, ones you don't see nowhere no more. Like some of these things ancient. We had to cut one down. Actually, we cut two down. We had a tree company come. That was expensive. They come and cut down these two big, huge trees in the front, so we can. We're trying to open that up and build a new family house on there for the family. But it's not just like we cut this open a little bit, give us some space. But it's not just for the family. All this land, eventually we're trying to make something where the community can help, not help, but will help to, whatever. Where the community can come and enjoy as well and partake of the blessings, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be food that we grow on the land or animals that we be raising or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's just so overgrown. But some of these trees that's on here, they're so huge, man. They're so big, and they're everywhere. It's super thick. It's gonna take a lot. Anybody who does farming already know how much the cost is wise, how much it is to get equipment, and everybody's working, We're trying to raise money on our own, plus everybody chipping in from their different jobs to help pay for stuff. But look at it, it's thick. It's thick. And it goes way up in there. It goes way up in there. There's a little section, got another little house built up there. It's way up in there. And the water, I was gonna go back there, but it's overgrown and it just stormed real bad. So all that stuff was grewed up, and on top of that, from the storm, the limbs and things broke down and was blocking the pond area. But let me see if I can get back here. I really wanted you guys to see that. Let me hold up. Oh, that's my baby cousin. He over there playing. Just want to make sure. Okay. This is real thick up in here. Oh, come on. Ooh, look at that big one. See, ooh, all this wasn't here. This one fell down and stuff from the storms. Let me see. See, look, dang. Oh, that's grilled too. This big old giant limb that fell. It's blocking the thing. The trail. Ooh. Dang, all these thorny bushes. I ain't got all I got is my machete. I ain't bring nothing deep with me. But if you go up in there, go for a few more paces up in there, it's so overgrown. The the little pond is back up in there that the animals used to go to. But we need to get that cleared out because it's been overgrown around the banks of the water. We need to get some of that dug out. And we had planned on renting the hose. We got water back on the land. We redid the well, and they put a new line all the way down to the bottom to the well. So we got water on the land, and we're gonna run some water from the well to help refill them ponds back up after we get them cleared out, where animals or just any family or anybody just want to go over there. Same thing with the creek area way over there. We're gonna get that cleaned up, fixed up. But yeah, all my folks majority of the ones that really want to do something. The elders in my dad's generation, not the ones that passed, I was working on this, but the elders in my dad's generation, they all up there too now. Like my older aunts, they in their 60s, all my uncles in their 50s. My dad, he about to be 59, and they really can't be doing this stuff like that. Not a lot of them ain't in the best of health, to be doing this. And I don't want to overwork them. I want them to be able to retire and chill and enjoy themselves. Like, it's time for the younger generation to step up and do some things, you know what I'm saying? So, me and a lot of my cousins trying to do that, pitch in. And our plan is to get the farm all cleared up. We don't want to destroy a lot of the trees and stuff because they're so old and it's like a historic site, really. Leave some of those. We're going to clear it up to the point, maybe on that other side, not over here, that's another swoop. But in that direction where I showed you that barn, we're going to probably clear it up in there real good. We're going to go pretty far up into it, where we can be able to build a couple more houses, get a pattern going for livestock, and get a little pattern going for growing fruits and vegetables, growing some produce, and whatever else we decide to do with the land. This is just the beginning stages of it, and I'm gonna post this and see if I can get some blessings. Anything helps. I'm trying to I thought I was being I wouldn't not say greedy. I've never really had to ask for assistance before, so it kind of throws me off. But I had planned on asking for at least maybe a minimum. I really don't know how much this stuff costs. I've never been a farm person before, so it probably costs way more than that, because I've been seeing farmers having to take out loans for $1 million to buy some of their stuff. But I don't think we're getting that deep with I don't know what plan we're doing. I just know we just want to get it cleared out and opened up so we can see where we want to be and what we want to do with the land, and then go from there. So I might ask for $150,000. That's my goal. Like I said, I don't know how much this type of stuff costs. I want to be able to help my family be able to buy the equipment. We're still going to be pitching in on our own personal monies. Whoever can sacrifice out of their checks or whatever, put a little bit aside to help build up and go towards it. $150,000, that should be plenty. We don't need brand new equipment. I mean, maybe on certain things if we just have to have it, but I planned on getting some good, nice quality used equipment that we could have. We're going to build a couple of sheds, some shelters. We're going to build some animal enclosements, where they can be safe but open, where they can walk around and do their thing. We need new fencing around all the land, all the property. It's a lot, and we need new materials to help build the houses and the sheds and get all the farm equipment, tractors. We need a couple tractors. We need a big one and a little one, because a lot of these, like I said, probably can't tell from the video, but a lot of these trees, they're ginormous. They're huge. And we're gonna need some big equipment to move some of these. Now these little ones ain't that bad, but when we get deep up in them woods and I ain't go way up in there, but man, you go way up in there, it's all them trees and things. It's just so much, and everything's huge. So we need some big equipment and some little equipment to keep this maintained, keep the grass cut, Because, you know, down south, because that's where we down south, a lot of snakes and things, and you don't want it too tall. See, we've been gone for a minute, so the person who cut it, they ain't do a good cut. They should have cut it again, because you don't know, snakes and things. Ain't nobody got time. But, I don't know if my camera quality is the best, but if you can see all up in there, it's like, it's super thick, it's super tall. And like I said, I'm 5'6", and all this crap is taller than me. It's crazy. There's other section over there, that's not ours, that belongs to another family member, that's their land. But all this in that direction, all the way back there, all the way back there, all the way, it's a lot, it's a lot. And like I said, anything else, my family, some of them I tell, but I would like to keep this a surprise, so I could tell them after we reach the goal and just start buying stuff, get all the tractors that we need, the material that we need, and I'm gonna just show up one day and gather them all together and have them all come down. I'm gonna pretend and have them think that it's for a family reunion, but it's gonna be for that too. We have a nice little function because we haven't seen each other in a long time. But I'm gonna show them all the equipment and we can just start getting to work. I might do it in a different way, but a lot of my family, man, they done worked hard all their lives. And a lot of them, they deserve every piece of this land. And it's been in our family for generations. This farm has been in my family for over, I don't even know, 80, 90 years. And it's been, 3-4 generations of family. No, probably 5 at this point. Up to 5, because we got the new generation coming in. My new little baby cousins and things. So this farm been in our family for 5 generations. And like I said, the elders, the hierarchies of the family, all of them done passed away. So it done got passed down to my dad and them generation. There's 9 of them, uncles and aunts. And then all my generation, all my cousins, it's a lot of us. So it's a lot of work that needs to be put in. And like I said, anything can help. And I would greatly appreciate it. And like I said, my goal is $150,000. That should be enough to buy any starter equipment that we need, and enough to buy some materials to build some sheds, build some houses, or whatever we got to build to get this stuff going. And then anything after that, we could just work on it ourselves, make some investments, and try to, go from there. Like I said, I don't know how much this stuff costs. I don't know if we need more than that. I don't know if I need to be asking for more than that, but what is that, chamomile? Is this wild chamomile? I don't know. But yeah. Look at all that thick stuff. It's just thick everywhere. But I really appreciate the assistance. This will be a major blessing to the family and to the community.